Sorry, we're trying to like eliminate the noise. Okay, sorry. Thank you guys. So let's just do it one more round of applause. Yeah.
Try my best.
All right. And Amanda will cough when you're done.
And Jad, you can step forward one step. That's good.
Okay, so hi everyone. My name is Abdulrahman Had. Most people call me by Jad. So for those of you who don't know me, I'm a third-year international student at Trent, finishing an honors degree in biology, going into my fourth year and hopefully applying for med school. Most of you guys don't really know this story except like a few of you who have attended this event. But I'd like to tell you guys something about myself that will help you see what type of character I've become. So a couple of years ago, I ran for a specific position as director of events. But due to personal issues, I had to withdraw from such event. But during my attempt at running, I was extremely anxious. It was my first year at Trent. I was not affiliated with any group whatsoever. I had no idea what sort of commitment issues or what you guys have to do to make such a wonderful community run smoothly. And I said something then that I still stand by now is, do I think I am the best person to run for this position? No. By all means, there are always people who will be better than me because you'll always find something better than the first. And as a great example is the past presidency. They left a great legacy that I will try my best to follow. Now, do I think I am the best person running currently? That isn't for me to decide. It's for you guys who are voting. I am a person who hates to brag. I tried my best to show that my actions show who I am instead of words. But I will say this, that during those 2 years since that event, I have tried my best to have an initiative and be involved in the little things in the background that make an event run as much as it can, regardless if it's cultural outreach, TMSA, Saudi associations. I've been involved with events that have been held in Trent and outside. And being involved, I am more aware of the responsibilities that need to be done for something to happen smoothly. And if you ask me now, am I as anxious as I was then? Of course I am. I'm running for the presidency of Tisa. It's not something easy. But what I have changed is that I was able to guide my anxiousness. I was able to form it as motivation. Because when I was running, when I was nominated and I told my friends running, I saw something. I saw that they saw potential. They saw in me that I am able to hopefully do something that they wish as the president of TISA. This itself motivated me. This is giving me courage that I have used during culture outreach, as hopefully you've seen, to make sure that I give it 110% if I can. Now, my slogan, if you guys saw it, is a fresh face, a fresh start, isn't really something oblivious to what I am. I have changed, and this is what fresh face is referring to. And I'm standing here in front of you guys to try to show you that my new self, to an extent, is hopefully at your hopes, and I will not disappoint you in my current position. Now, enough about this weird sob story stuff. Now, let me tell you guys why I think I am a good candidate for running for TISA president. One of the requirements and duties of TISA president is to be, for instance, a spokesperson at events. And I have been told, again, I hate to brag, I have been told that I am approachable and I take initiative, that I try to be involved in whatever I can at all times. Keep in mind that I am human. We all are. And I will, as much as I can, connect with the past execs the current team. And anyone who has any opinion to make sure that I am running this, if I win, of course, that I'm running the ship as smoothly as possible. Lastly, I'd like to conclude that in the event that I don't win, you guys are going to see me a heck of a lot more. I will be around. I will try to provide as much support as I can. But if I am to get the honor of winning this event, I will try my best to fulfill what is expected of me, because I will live to what Tisa is all about. Bridging boundaries, connecting cultures, and breaking barriers between international and domestic students. So I hope you guys vote for me as Tisa President for 2016-17, so I can prove that I am a man of my word. Thank you.
Sorry, we're trying to eliminate the noise.
Hello everyone, my name is Hamza and I am campaigning to become your next TISA president. Now before I begin, I just would like a round of applause for the great work the TISA exec team has done this year. Now most of you know me, but for some of you who don't, here's a little about myself. I was born in Pakistan and I moved to Canada in 2012. I speak 2 languages fluently, them being English and Urdu, and this is my last year at Trent, majoring in business administration with a specialization in entrepreneurship. Another thing that I'd like to mention that a lot of people don't know about me is that I actually have a twin brother at Trent studying. So during my time here at Trent, I've been an active member of the Trent student community. I've especially been involved with TISA this past year, as I've not only attended all their events, but also attended various other events put up by other regional groups. Some of the other involvements of me at Trent over the years include me being a part of the TISA committee and cultural outreach this year. Furthermore, I also volunteered in the Eastern Canadian Leadership Retreat as a group leader last year. On that note, I also participated in the Entrepreneurship Week and showcased in the Dragon Slayer's Den. And ever since I started Trent, I've been an active member of the sports community and participated in countless intramural sports, basketball and soccer being the most frequent. This year has been an incredible experience for me, as it has not only allowed me the opportunity to meet so many great people, but learn more about their rich and diverse culture. One of my strengths as a candidate to this position is the ability to work as a team player while also being a team leader. Being involved in so many business simulation events and different sport teams has taught me the skills to cooperate effectively with different team dynamics. I've also come to understand how deeply how integral qualities such as assertiveness, empathy, and strategic planning are to effectively solve problems and to overcome hurdles together as a team. Pursuing a career in entrepreneurship, I also know what responsibilities come with being an effective and efficient leader. I believe a good leader should have excellent communication skills, strong negotiation skills, and know how to build a good rapport quickly and effectively with others to bridge boundaries and break barriers. These are all qualities that I possess that will aid me in guiding TISA to newer, greater heights next year. I strongly believe that TISA is made up of students from all over the world, and although we have grown up in different places and have different roots, we're all students pursuing goals in similar directions. As TISA's president next year, I want to emphasize this commonality and the unity that we all share in the midst of a rich, diverse culture. Some of my main goals and agendas for next year would be to allocate funding effectively to all regional groups involved under the TISA umbrella. I also work on promoting more collaborative events that not only involve all the regional groups, but the TIP office and the TCSA as well. I also want to work coherently with all the regional groups to ensure that their rich, diverse culture is promoted all around campus. Now, attending most of the events last year, I realized that it's mostly the same people that attend the events. This is in no way a bad thing, but I want to encourage new students that they are welcome as well, and that all these events are not just limited to international students, but also welcome domestic students. I also want to work effectively with the TIP office to ensure that all international students' needs are taken care of and that their transition to a new atmosphere is made with ease. Being a business student, you are required to make a legacy project in your 3rd year. A legacy project is a practical project that will benefit all future students and help them get the best out of the Trent experience by leaving a lasting legacy. This year, there were various projects that caught my attention and that would greatly benefit international students in the future. Some examples of these are tax-free clinics and informative survival guides for international students who happen to miss orientation week. This is something I would like to implement and make sustainable during my tenure. I also look forward to working in collaboration with the TMA and the Trent Marketing Department in order to promote Tisa and create awareness about it. This is because I feel a lot of people confuse Tisa as another regional group, and I want to make sure that I fix this flawed perception. I want everyone to know that Tisa is the umbrella and the regional groups are what keeps that umbrella intact. I also want to work on a collaborative video that showcases all the different diverse and regional groups and the best moments of the year. These are to be put up on the Tisa website and shared through social media so people know a little more about Tisa. So I strongly believe that in the core of every culture, there is a light shining brightly. And it is my job as Tisa president next year to ensure that this light does not fade away into the darkness. We all may grow in different directions, but at the end of the day, we all share similar roots. Thank you, and welcome you as your next speaker.
Sorry, I'm trying to eliminate the noise.
Hello everyone, my name is Arif. I am a third year student here from Pakistan, majoring in biochemistry. First of all, I would like to start my speech by recognizing the hard work of Tisa, all regional groups, cultural outreach volunteer, Jad, Hamza. So guys, give a big round of applause for them. Remember, November 15, the night where arson attack happened in the mosque. I was there. I was there supporting them. I was there standing, showing the Trent student. I brought the people from the lowest level to the highest level on the table. There was Canadian government was there. There was Trent University was there. The mayor was there. The police chief was there. Everyone, TCSA was there. Tisa was there. Everyone was on the same page. These are the qualities I learned from TMSA. What again? We had a big event, like solidarity event, where all regional group, everyone, Tisa, all group was there. We organized this. We were there. These all events gave me, again, collaboration skill, interpersonal skill, and a lot. I don't need any paper to speak. I have passion. I have passion for this position. There's a lot of event and numerous event Trent Muslim Students Association has done previously. We had a seminar, a series of seminars to open what we do. We open our mosque to everyone, come and see what we do. We open our event for everyone. In my last event, when organized to give the hard work of our graduates class 2016, I reached out to the president's office, all offices and amongst other. There was 70% non-Muslim out there. We opened from last 2 years. The approach was changed of TMSA. How it's changed? It become a lot of diverse. Everyone is there. Everyone is coming in TMSA event. Why? TMSA has everyone from all cultures. We don't have one culture. We don't have one language. I was the president of the group which has all diverse, all diversity. This is all I want to bring in the Tisa. Last night, I was in the English department event. I talked to 30 students and no one knows about Tisa. Why? If I will become the president, I will reach out them. I will go them. I'll make sure I will talk to all cabinets, all offices, all department. I'll make sure all regional group will get collaborate with all different groups. Tuna will be with us. All group will be with us. We'll do the marketing. How? How will we do marketing? We'll combine everyone, all culture, all groups, all diversity. Everyone with the Tisa. Tisa is doing great job. I will continue this great job into next level. For funding process, I'll make sure it will be transparent. I'll call all regional groups on the table. Ask them what is their event, what problem they have, and we'll tell them what they are demanding and what we are giving them and why. It is not only we have the funding from the levy, there's all other places also. We'll solve all the problems. What is Tisa? Tisa is not only alone. All Tisa, the face, the group, the regional group, they are the face of Tisa. Because of them, Tisa is there. If I'll become the president of Tisa, I will support all regional group, make them their events more successful. If they are successful, we are successful. If they are growing, we are growing. Tisa is because of regional group, not regional group is because of Tisa. Tisa is the umbrella. We'll support them always. In the conclusion, I would like to tell you, vote me. Not only I'm your friend, not only I'm popular because of my skills, because of my leadership. If you have any question, I'm always open. Here you can ask me question, after you can ask me question. You can look on my platform, you can check what ideas do I have, what skills do I have. Thank you everyone.
Sorry, we're trying to eliminate the noise. And there will be also a lot of criticism because it's not inevitable. So tell us about. I wrote it down. Tell us about the time when your judgment has been tested in crisis, and what do you want us to appreciate from your judgment? And we'll start as we had speeches. So we'll check.
So just to repeat your question, you're asking a time where...
I'm asking you pretty much a time when your judgment was tested in crisis, and what would you like us to appreciate from your judgment?
Well, I won't really call it a crisis. I guess the biggest judgment I had to make was coming here from Saudi, because I had a stable... I was in med school in Saudi Arabia, and I came here, I won't say a gamble, but to hopefully have a better chance. And what I've learned is what I've said in my speech, is that I am learning to make, I'm not regretting that decision obviously, that I'm learning this as I go on, how to evaluate properly and how to make make decisions that are worth risk taking, but I don't do it blindly, because I will constantly I constantly ask people around me, people currently here, and I will do the same with the executive members.
Thank you.
Could you just repeat the last bit of the question?
What would you like us to appreciate from your judgment?
Well, I'm going to relate that to the first bit. So, coming with this position, criticism comes with that. You can't make everyone happy. That's just the sad truth. But what you can do is make sure that their needs are actually heard out, and they don't feel like they're being suppressed down. So, coming to a situation of being in a crisis and where my judgment is appreciated, I come from a country that is very political, unstable, and where things are enforced upon you. That could lead to situations that have a lot of crisis within them. But being the way I am raised, I've always been taught to look at scenarios and different situations, not just from one perspective, but from a lot of different perspectives. And just because you feel like something is right doesn't mean it could be right. You take everyone's considerations and thought, and then you come up with the best possible solution.
Thank
Well, as I refer to my speech, we had a big problem when mass attack happened. This was a big crisis for us. I talked to you also. I talked to all different groups. Everyone was with us. All regional group was with us. This is the crisis. It happened to me. We were the victim, and we worked on that. We arranged the meeting. We worked from lowest to highest level. We talked to all ambassador. All ambassador was on the table. Turkish ambassador was on the table. Pakistan ambassador was on the table. Canadian government was on the table. This is the crisis time. We work. We figure it out. If anything happen in future, yes, we are always ready. Being a president of TMSA, being working with UNICEF, being working with different clubs like OPER, Ontario Public Research Interest Group, I have faced a lot of issues which we solve. If anything happen, I'll solve it.
Thank you. Sorry, we're trying to like eliminate the mic.
What can cause me to fail as a president is something which I don't really fear, which would be arrogance. As a presidency of TISA, I see it being a leader, not a boss. If at any point I decide to subject myself from my executive team, thinking that my decision is final, is where I have failed as a job of president. The TISA team are all equal, and if I ever think of myself as not equal to them, then I am not part of their team.
Thank you.
I think the key characteristic I would take out is respect. Respect, a lot of people have the perception that respect should be given to be earned. Being a TISA president, you not only have to respect your executive members, but also members from different regional groups. Just because you're a regional group that has been sustainable for the past couple of years compared to a regional group that just wants to grow, doesn't mean you give one more respect than the other. You have to distribute respect evenly, and if you fail to do that, then I personally, in my own opinion, I don't see the point in leading.
Thank you.
Can you repeat the question?
What can cause you to fail as a president?
Well, what can cause you to fail a president? Yes, Jay did a great job to answer this question. Don't be a boss. Don't impose your decision on anyone. What I have done from last 2-3 years, I can talk from my experience. We have built new team. We have built. We know how to use the resources. We know how to use efficient and effectively things. If you know these are things, if you have experience, if you go through from everything, like I have been to the system from my first year. I went to UNICEF, then I went to TMSA, then as a president. I come across from every level. So I know what are the failure and what make you success the event.
Thank you.